If you clicked on this video, you're struggling with your swing, and that's okay. We all go through these phases. So typically what we do is we swing harder. And that is probably the worst thing that we can possibly do. And I know, because I've just gone through it for the last 2 weeks. So, what is the tip? What is the secret? Let's find out.
Be the right club today. Yes!
So for weekend golfers, it is really hard to stay in form throughout the course of a season. You're going to go through those really high of the highs and the low of the lows, and there is no rhyme or reason why one turns into another and back and forth and back and forth. And this is the seesaw game we play as amateur golfers. So what do? We go and we try better equipment. We go to the range more. We scour, unfortunately, YouTube to try to find easy tips and tricks to make us better, thinking that because we saw it and we watched it, one, we're going to remember it, which we never do, and two, we're going to be able to execute it without practicing. Also, I mean, what are we thinking, honestly? Scott, one of our members in the group, introduced this YouTube channel to me. He knew I was struggling and we were talking about it, and he goes, check this out and just watch it. And it was a 15-minute video. He goes, you don't even need to watch all 15 minutes. Just watch the first 9 minutes. So I did. And I ended up watching the entire 15 because I got so much out of it. And it was just like, oh my God, this is the problem. And I'm going to play the video here for you in a second. Some clips and really pieces that, you know, kind of stuck with me and really kind of drove it home. But they also use a training aid in here, and I've never seen this particular one before. I'm really interested in purchasing it because I think it will just continue the fundamentals and the thought process and not get stuck into that seesaw back and forth. We'll talk about it when we get back from that video. And really, this comes down to one thing, guys. It's not the equipment. It's not trying to swing harder. It's tempo, right? When you are playing awesome, you're the mayor of Tempo Town. It just feels effortless. Power is effortless. As you start to play more or take a week off or maybe play with guys who hit it and swing way harder than you do, you start to fall into routines that are not within your tempo, right? You try to swing harder. You try to stay up to pace with the yardage of the guys that are driving that swing, 20, 30 miles an hour club head speed more than you do. When you swing harder, your balance gets impacted, your body is out of whack, the face control is off the charts. You've gotten away from your game. Now, when I watched this video, I realized it. So let's put that video in now, and you guys can make the decision for yourself if this resonates with you, because damn as hell if it didn't for me.
When it comes to playing the driver, most golfers get caught in the same trap. They think that more clubhead speed requires more effort. But here's the surprising truth. The harder you try, the slower and more inconsistent you often become. We're going to show you why freedom, not force, is the real key to speed, and how swinging easier can send the ball further than ever. Well, let's start with the strangest thing you've probably ever seen with somebody with a driver in their hand. I'm going to hit it 50 yards. Let's see how that looks. Really no effort at all, clubhead speed of 43 miles an hour. So just literally swinging the club back and forward, and it creates 43 miles an hour of clubhead speed. Absolutely no force, no effort whatsoever. So let's just step it up a little bit, keep the effort and the force out of it, but just let the swing grow a little bit bigger. And let's see what happens. Very light hold on the club, nice and relaxed, and just stepping that swing up a little bit, letting the club hit the ball. Notice the difference. I'm not putting any force, any effort into that. I'm letting the club head swing and hit the ball itself. I'm staying completely relaxed. That's developed another 10 miles an hour of club head speed, just a slightly bigger swing, still no effort, still no force. But watch what's happened to the golf ball. It's now carried almost 100 yards, so kind of double the distance, but just because I've made the swing grow a little bit and I've allowed myself to move with that club head. Is the idea that you're trying to marry what you're doing with the club head. Let the club head swing and then marry your movements to the club head. So let's just take that up another little step. Not much more, just a slightly fuller swing. I'd be pretty happy with that down the last hole on Bethpage Black, particularly if I was in the Ryder Cup.
50-yard swing with the driver. Sounds crazy, sounds absurd, but let me tell you something. You slowly work up the speed. It's like the difference between if you're doing a chip or a pitch or a half swing or a three-quarter swing and then finally full swing. But here's the difference, is you're not swinging. You're just letting that club fall on its own and hit the ball. Are you going to do that on the course? Absolutely not. I mean, you can. I mean, I think it's a great way to kind of drive home the entire mentality of what you're trying to do. But, I mean, realistically, when you get out to the golf course, you're going to use the same fundamentals. And the fundamental that I have learned is a slower takeaway, let the club come and sit, and let the club fall. I waste so much energy in my swing that starting the swing, starting the speed from here. And it's a complete waste of my energy, and it puts you in a horrible position. Because when you start here, you're coming over the top. Guarantee. This slow and just almost pendulum style training gets you in such a great position, and it allows you to feel the release of the golf club. An effortless release. It's unbelievable. I mean, it sounds crazy, it sounds absurd, but just go to the range and literally do it with 10 balls, okay? Get 10 golf balls, hit 3 50 yards, hit 3, like we'll call it 100 yards, hit 1 or 2 200 yards, and then using your swing, what you would consider your full swing, and still using the fundamentals of not trying to swing, do it. And I will guarantee you that that ball will go as far, if not farther, than your normal drive. For the very simple reason is you are controlling the club face. The impact position, the strike position, the way that the club face is being delivered to the ball will be, one, effortless. You're going to be like, there ain't no way. There's no way that that ball just went 250 yards carry and I didn't try to go after it. It works. All right, so this is the training aid that he uses, and I really like it. And I've seen similar ones. I've never seen this one. The similar ones look cheap. They're absolutely probably knockoffs or an iteration of something that's similar. But this one's called the Swing Caddy. It comes in the regular Swing Caddy, the Pro, and the Hole-in-One. Really, the only difference is the Pro allows you to swing a little faster in terms of club head speed. I think it takes you up to 140, 150. Hole-in-One is a shorter version of the Swing Caddy. It basically has a magnet. The magnet in there releases once you've hit your designated swing speed that you have picked through adjustment. And once you've made that adjustment, like I said, the magnet will release and you'll hear a click when you have, quote unquote, released the golf club. Now, that could happen at transition. It could happen as you're coming into impact. It could happen before impact. The idea is to have it inside the hitting zone. So that 1 foot in front of the ball to 1 foot behind the ball. You want that click to happen there, right? We've seen that. There's that click stick or whatever it is that you can actually hit balls with. That did not get good reviews. But this one, for some reason, the reviews are pretty good. And it's got me very interested. Now, this sells for $289 for the regular one, and the Hole-in-One is $289 as well. Now, on Amazon, they are cheaper. Same one. It's not a knockoff, sold by this Easiest Swing company. So I'm very interested in it. And if any of you had experience with this, you use it, you have it, you know a friend that uses it, or maybe it's good or bad feedback. Either way, I would love for you to let me know because, again, I think this is something that is great for maintaining and first establishing your tempo, because you may think you know what it is, but this is going to let you know, because you're going to be able to swing in balance and feel the click at the right time. And when you feel the click at the right time, you know that is your tempo. It's a good way to start. I had a great driving day today. I had a great ball striking day in general. My putting still sucks, but that's a whole nother thing. That is just me not even touching a putting green for really the last 6 months. And that's what I get. I don't really advertise or promote anyone on this channel, but that I would promote. There's another one too. We'll talk about them in a later video, but this one, go subscribe. He deals with a lot of golfers over the age of 50. I'm not over the age of 50, and I got a ton out of it. So take it for what it's worth. He's got a subscriber out of me. I know that's for sure. So until next time, make sure that you swing as hard as you can, just in case you hit the ball. G2 out.